Hi there, it's Kurt with Kurt Tanner Motor Cars. Today we have on offer this 1966 Triumph TR4A live axle sports car here. Signal red, black trim, wire wheels. We just purchased this car from Ohio. The seller had, I think he had 2 or 3 TR4s. He was restoring one, and I think halfway through that restoration he decided he's just going to keep that one and sell off a couple others that he had. So this is one of them. A good little car. I mean, for being a back east car, very little rust. We just noticed a little bit of corrosion on, I think it was the right front inner rocker and a couple other little spots. But if you look at our undercarriage photos, really good solid frame, good original floor pans, rockers, bottoms of fenders. It's a pretty good solid car, considering. So never been hit in the tail. Looking here, all these boxes are real nice and clean and straight, so the back end of the car looks pretty decent. There is a little bit of filler here I saw on the trunk lid, but you know, kind of older, shabby cosmetics on this car. I mean, I guess perfectly okay for a driver. But the 4A did have the later grille. Someone at some points put a TR4 grille in here and a TR4 front bumper, but that's all changeable, not a problem. But yeah, the 4A had the twin exhaust and the slightly or tweaked engine. This is a desirable 60-spoke wire wheel 4-speed car, and but as you can tell, just kind of older average cosmetics. You know, our detailer kind of tidied it up to make it look like a nice little driver, and that's what it does well. It runs, stops, steers, goes down the road pretty well. I just took it for a drive. The exhaust needs replacing. I think a couple of the pipes have just kind of fell off, and you're just getting a loud exhaust noise in it. But you know, runs, drives, stops, steers, shifts, good oil pressure, really good healthy engine. You can see me driving it preceding this walk around video. Pretty good gaps on the car, not bad at all. I'll show you that. You know, bonnet gaps all look pretty decent, but you know, good candidate down the road for cosmetics, definitely. Windshield rubbers, old and hard. Original triplex windshield. So it's got a black soft top that's kind of shabby. I don't think the door, the door's not cooperating with me right now, but you know, you can see the original shabby arm bars there. These are the original door panels. Seats have been done at one point in black vinyl with some red piping. Lovely dash on these TR4s. I love these original style wooden dashboards, very, very British. So original steering wheel, all the original instruments. Dash is in decent shape. The top hat actually is almost perfect, except for a tiny cut there, but that's the original top dash pad. Carpets are okay. Door seals are kind of tired here. You can see they're all kind of falling off. This car was originally British racing green. You can see that here. And it was a black interior with white piping, so you can see all the original upholstery in these corners and the original door, the quarter panels. So great color to return this car back to. You can see it's just been painted once, and you can see kind of the original green poking through here. So so it's probably a pretty honest body underneath all this paint, because it's only had one repaint over the original British racing green. But like I said, it is a 66 TR4A solid axle car. They made them in IRS versions and also in solid axle cars. They use the same chassis for both cars, but they just interchange the axle or the IRS setup. But this is a 4A solid axle, or live axle, as the British used to call it. Yeah, let's take a look at the engine bay on this car. So this is the engine compartment on our TR4A. That's the original VIN plate, never been removed. Looks pretty good up front. I'm looking at these corners and the front valance. That all looks pretty good. It's got the 4A radiator. It's got the 4A manifold and the SUs. This is the correct body tag. This engine runs really strong. I'll start it up real quick, but like I said, it's going to need that exhaust system. As you can tell there, it does need that exhaust, but it's got really good oil pressure. This is a nice thing right here. CT 67056E with a VIN number of CT 67011. So that means that is the original engine to the car, very likely, because it's sequenced very closely with that VIN number. And it also has this closely sequenced body tag. So that's all original to the car, never been changed. That's nice. Looks like they've done some brakes and clutch work. This car's fitted with 60 spoke wire wheels, which, let me shut this. Let me click this shut here. With these Michelin 185s, and the 4A chassis can handle those size tires, and they can clear nicely in the bigger wheel wells. But pretty good car. So if you're late to the 4A4 market, these cars are really desirable. We sell a lot of these to France. The French just love them. And cars in this price range, they just do not stick around for long. Especially, you know, pretty good solid running driving examples like this, just needing easy cosmetic restoration. But there it is once again. 1966 Triumph TR4A sports convertible, signal red with black. Originally it was British Racing green, but currently signal red with black, 60 spoke wire wheels, 4-speed, runs and drives pretty darn good. Good mechanicals, good body, pretty good underneath here, very minimal rust. It's for sale right now on our website, www.kurttannermotorcars.com.